You know, I went here Friday. Avery, my granddaughter, went up to middle school because they were having their showcase for region. They were having regional competition this weekend. I don't know what happened. Something happened to this is before it even got started. I don't know if her coach got into it or what, but she ended up passing out, hyperventilating, whatever.
She got upset
Pass out and seizing. She had a seizure type
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Yeah, so I was out in the parking lot because I was early. I'm always early. And Jennifer come running by and telling me. So we spent most of the night at Children's Mercy
Holy
Hospital.
slut.
She-
Sorry to hear that. She okay?
She's okay. And they cleared her to compete in regionals and she did good.
So that's scary.
Today's her birthday, maybe.
So I want to make sure, I didn't see I was stretching before you all came in because I was like, oh my gosh. The toes are forward and definitely outside the hips. So before we even start, I want you to think about sitting back in your heels. So just sit back in your heels so you can feel your belly working already. Bend your left knee, come up, bend your right knee. These are not deep yet. Bend left. And I'm making sure my knee stacks over my heel. And I'm kicking my booty back and I'm staying in my heel. So I have to pitch forward through my chest just slightly and I'm pulling up through my abs. Just waking things up for a second or two. Now I'm gonna reach across, stretching into the lower back, finding your hips, make sure you're sitting in your heels. Abs are pulled up and in.
That's another thing. Said it could be a back issue,
No.
even though you don't think it's a back issue. You think you
A little nervous back there, though. And up. So, my left back is like, all Ted has to do is literally lay on the floor, he pulls out of my legs, both of them, and I have no pain the rest of the day. It's actually my pelvis gets in a weird spot, which affects my hip and my back, right? All the stuff is connected. And all it does is it puts it back in alignment. Without a chiropractor. Just saying. Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. So the reason, actually, sorry, I have the step. Actually, we're going to use it right now. Let's just. So this is, I'm going to use this like a slant board, right? So I'm putting my high heels on, right? And again, I'm just outside, just barely outside my hips with my feet. Now, pull your abs so you can feel your tailbone kind of tuck under, arms forward. These are baby squats, just a baby squat, and come up. You know, take your feet just a smidge wider. Nope, you're fine, you're fine. You really have to squeeze your abs and your glutes now, yeah? You can feel everything working a little more. Maybe go a little lower. By the way, this is still the warm up. It should allow you to sit a little easier with your heels elevated. So, we're gonna take your booty back more. I want you to take your booty back and reach. Booty back and reach. Oh, look at you. Now you can get there. I'm not scary. One more. Come up off your side board and let your legs go. All right. Warm it up. I like having the heels up because I can get you where you can sit a lot further down without needing so much. Because to do that, it's like I'm stuck. More because of the flexibility of my ankles, right? So I'm making little believers right now. I'm gonna put my right heel on mat, I'm gonna step forward with my left. Make sure you're on a pair of skis or railroad tracks and not on a balance beam. I want you to think about the right knee. I want you to lower the right knee towards the floor and come up. You're not gonna get very far because then you're like, oh, stretch, right? We're stretching that ankle to dorsiflexion. So that's what usually stops us. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And again, step on it first, right? Because then you can get a nice easy step forward without being crazy. Think about that left knee, ready? And lower. So go forward and go down. Definitely a difference. If you can feel that ankle, oh my gosh. Working. Your foot's a little cockeyed in your back. Jennifer, do me a favor. Can you take either your toe in or your heel out one of the two? There you go. Changes a little bit, doesn't it? She's like, now it's crazy. This is good. It was yesterday, yeah. Very much. I was just like, yeah, everything's like, oh. All right, so basically what I was working on is getting more mobility in the ankle so we can keep working. All right, here we go. This time we're going to toe out a little bit on the right side of the mat. So you're definitely going to feel more the ball of your foot on the floor. Get your high heels on. Pull in, ready to go to squat. Down, up, down, up, down. So now your ankles aren't squatting so much, you know that your thighs are now working. I know I'm just lovely. And we're getting lower in these, by the way. 2 more. 1 more. Up rest. So I don't mind going fast in my weight class because then you don't have time to recover the quality or versus and go and go and go. And I'm so tired and I'm just going the weights, right? Behind the bench. So if you notice, I'm giving you different heights, different platform. One's squishy, one's solid, one's higher, one's lower. All the good stuff, right? I'm gonna put my right foot all the way on the bench, right? Put your abs in. I want you to think about your right heel as you drive up and lower. My right foot's not moving. Ready? Drive up, take it down. Drive up, pull your abs up, keep everything in nice alignment. Squeeze. 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 Let's do a few more. Think about your glute, right? And we're going to switch legs. Again, whole foot goes on the bench. Drive through your heel. Glutes are tight. Ready? Lift and lower. Notice they said lift and lower, not jump or fall. Squeeze your abs. By the way, we're still warming up. 1 more. I know it's kind of scary that one will warm up. Relax. I'm just trying to connect this with this. So do you feel like you know where your glutes are and your quads and your calves, all the good stuff? We're going to do the same move, but we're adding weights. And if it's too much of your weights, you don't have to have it. It's okay. So again, when you're doing this, you're driving through your right heel, keep your abs tucked, pull your tailbone underneath. Head weight is tucked back. Ready? Lift, up, lower. Try not to drop. Just lower yourself. Abs are tight. The more you sink in, keep your body lifted. The more I can feel my glute. Because that's what I want to work. We're gonna do 2 more here. Squeeze your butt, right? And squeeze your butt down, rest for a second. Can you feel your glute work more than your quad? Not my quad more. And drive right more? Yes, so when I'm thinking about stepping up, I almost pull my toes up and I keep everything tucked. So when I come up, I am like, squeeze your glute, squeeze your glute. Not that I can't feel my quad, don't get me wrong.
I'm a shoestring.
Yeah, I want my glute to go, oh, that's my powerhouse. So get your left foot set, tuck your butt first. Head weight, it needs to stay over your heel. Like right now, it's over my right heel. When I come up, drive up through the left, my head weight is over my left heel. Did you feel it that time? Good. Come up, drop down. Come up, lower down. It's a big difference when you keep that head weight over your heel. Because we want to squeeze your abs, protect everything. Let's do 2 more. Push. 1 more. Push. And relax. Weights go down. But you can definitely feel the difference. The toe raise, yeah, that's a good idea. So there's little tricks that you can do until you really get that warming on. Got it. All right, we're adding on to this. If you feel not stable, just tap your toe on the bench. If the concept is drive your heel, lift. And it's the lift that finishes off the glute, right? You can tell this is a glute work, not just lower body. That's actually what I'm focusing on. And again, everything's hold in, nice and alignment, drive up, find your knee. Come down, all the way down. Same way, up, all over, drop down, inner thighs the other way. Up, squeeze, drop, down. Up, squeeze, drop, down. Put your abs in, up, squeeze, drop, down. Up, squeeze, drop, down. Up, squeeze, drop. So when I drive that left knee, squeeze your right cheek. 2 more. Up, squeeze your glute. 1 more. Up, squeeze your glute rest. Did you find it? So the goal is not to think about your quad so much. You're gonna make your glutes go, I'm here. All right, here we go. All right, find yourself first. Ready? Up, squeeze.
Yeah, it's the same.
I was like, wait a minute, that feels the same. No. Up, squeeze, drop, down. Up, find your balance, drop, down. Up, squeeze your left glute. Ready? So it's a squeeze here, a power, right? Up, squeeze. Make sure the foot goes all the way on. Up, squeeze. Down. Up, squeeze. Up, squeeze. Nice. Let's do 2 more because these are awesome. Squeeze, abs are in. Last one. And rest. So the heart rate might start coming up a tad bit without trying so much. Just because we're looking a little. But if we're hands on your booty, they should feel a little more. Because blood's now going, hey. I want to move the weights for just a minute. left foot is gonna be on top. So this is kind of up to you on distance, right? I don't mind being closer because I can always put my foot on the bench. So my left leg is not working. That I want it to kind of relax up here. I'm gonna put my head weight over my right heel, arms forward, just sit back. Think about your glute, squeeze your butt, right? Drop, drive it through your glute, make sure you pull your toes up. Can you find your abs even? Like all kinds of stuff working right now. Exhale up. Switch sides. So again, legs not working. Head weight goes over your left heel. Pull your abs. Ready, reach forward. And it's okay if your knee drifts forward a little bit. Leaving it the whole time. Keep your toes pulling up so you can see those heels. Ably tight. I thought this was another one by Dustin. Sounds like a kind of interesting song to play right now and rest. And Angie won't be back for a while because she's having surgery.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's getting her other wrist. That's why she hasn't been here, because she's like been trying to get as many hours in work. Toes are turned out. I actually want you to turn your shoulders towards your right foot, right? So everything's in alignment, and I feel like I'm opening up hip here, right? Put your head weight over your right heel, stand up nice and tall, top your butt, right? You should be able to feel your glutes, so think about pulling your heel more, so raise your hip more. There you go, can you feel your glute? I know. Arms out front, like you're holding the ball. We're just gonna tap that left foot. Tap, tap is harder than what you think. Because now you feel your glute and your lower back, yes? Pull your abs. Go 5, up 4, up 3, 2, let's switch sides. I know, it's like, we like, we're gonna love handles. Love side all the time. So I like starting in a plie, and I turn. So I can feel that rotation in my hip joint. Pull your heel. So there you go. Can you feel the difference? It fires all this up. Hold the ball ready, tap. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. So if you haven't figured out our craziness, cardio, and body weight, strength training tomorrow is step. Dan's favorite class. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. We have a class. Dan's like, you're so lucky. That's class. I'm homeschooling now. So it's the Zoom, it's fun. You should do it. You don't have to have a step.
I might be able to, yeah, I might be able to squeeze it, yeah, it's just so weird, fast in the mornings.
You can always do it later because you can go online anytime.
Oh, far out, really? Oh, far out, I'm not really good, sorry, I'll be with you, then. I will. Just thinking about it, I'll see you on Thursday, and be like, can you believe that?
And Thursday's more body weight class, no cardio, not really cardio class. Occasionally, you can
Sometimes I listen.
You already know cardio.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
So everything downstairs, you can feel that would work, but it's not like super crazy. Hands like you're setting this up. Yes, I am. Doesn't matter, push you into the bench, we're just gonna stay at one end, just so you can see. Put your abs up. This is your right foot goes on the bench. Left foot goes back. So pick up the back heel off the floor, stacking over here. Do you have a little bit of a stretch on your left hip flexor? Right? Can you pick up your back heel more? There you go. So I feel like oh, there we go. Nice. Now you can kind of clench your glutes. Pull your abs up about it. Even if we didn't move anywhere, you can feel work. Squeeze your inner thighs. We're going to just pulse high. Pulse, pulse, squeeze. Can you feel that left inner thigh firing up? We're going to go a little lower now. Go middle of the row. 2, 3. And glutes like, hey, go a little lower. For 8 quads. And 4, 3, 2, and stand up. So different highs in your inner thighs, right? Go a little lower, the glutes fired up, go a little lower, the quads, and we're done, right? Same concept. You're on pair skis or rower tracks. Heel, definitely just above your foot, and I'm kicking my, I'm pulling my knee forward. My inner thighs are already active. Ready? High pulse. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go a little lower and pulse. So 8, 7, 6. Lift your glutes. 4, 3, 2. Here's the low end. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Up. Okay, understand why we go slower some days. Yeah. So every other week I think is super hard because we have leg day. I do leg day, I alternate legging lower and upper body Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So yeah. It's great. But right now your hips should feel a little more loose, right? Like you can move a little easier. And it's just from all of the mobility training we've been doing in class. All right. So we're going to use our little slant board. I'm going to stand in profile to you so you can see that the ball of my left foot is up. I'm on railroad tracks again. My feet are parallel to each other, so I don't move my foot right now. Tap your toes. So you should have a stretch already. In that right foot flexor, your split weight. I want you to soften your right knee. Just soften it, keep split weight. Right, you can feel the stretch again. Hold on to the ball of balance. Right foot, ass in. We're gonna lift and lower the right heel. Ready? Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Lift up. We have 4 more. You're gonna wish that you were here instead of the Zoom tomorrow. I was just like, oh, I'm sorry. Go 1 more. And stand up. I did get laughs. That's why I do the whole purple class. I just do laughs. And I was like, oh, there's your pillow. So you should feel more lower leg and balance, right? This is the reason I put on the slant board concept. So that's what I watch. All right, again, you don't run railroad tracks. Everything's pulling in. Top of your toes should split weight. Make sure your feet, fix your back foot from your left foot's back, right? Correct. Split weight, soften the back knee. Find the stretch in your ankle. Hold on to the ball. Chin tuck, ready to lift lower. Here's 1. Drop. Try to get as high on the foot as you can. 3, 4. I have no idea shape. 6, 7, just 1 more. And up. When I started to do that, I was like, stop it. Feel all right? Cam, good? I'm not saying. All right. So if I put my ankles or my heels right next to the bench, I'm gonna take an easy step forward because that tells me where I want to place my foot on the bench. So, put your heels on the side of the bench again, so step back. I want you to step forward before I do this. Let's move it back there. Oh, you're just taking a step, and then place your foot. Right? So curl your toes under like you do in a lunge. You should have a stretch here. Yeah, that's where we're starting. I was like, over my head. Now tuck your butt a little bit, soften your front knee. Squeeze your inner thighs so you already feel what's happening, right? Hold on to the ball. We're gonna lower that back knee. Ready? Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Think about sitting back in your right heel. So I can move my toes freely. Let's do 4, 3, 2, we have one more. Our feet is the exhale. So you get this nice flexibility, right, in that hip joint and quad, and then work. Here we go. Other side. If you're feeling really wobbly, take that foot out just a little bit more to the side and widen your base basically. Again, tuck your tush. Oh my goodness. Good, wait, back. Ready? Lower the knee, and lift the knee. So I almost feel like I'm like kicked back big time, like I'm leaning. Definitely not. One more. And up rest. So you notice we're doing like a set. We're not doing like multiple. We're just changing up what it feels like, just a tad. So would you say, like that, would you say your hips feel kind of loosened up a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just from what we're, again, I'm doing mobility training, not just strength training, right? So we're gonna grab one leg. Yep, there it is. So the reason why I keep saying about this is because I want you to find the strength in your mobility. It helps strengthen the joint besides making more movement. And figure out how to find. All right. Angles. There we go. Woo. So if I'm in a plie, right, and I have my right heel up, I'm just gonna reach and drop, right? So my toes are turned out. There you go. I know that's why I had to fix it because it's like, it's too early in the morning, the geometry angles and stuff, right? Other way, Pam. Turn your mat the other way. There we go. Nope.
No.
Look at her.
Facing the door, maybe?
Oh, yeah. There you go. So when you step on the other side of it, and you can, there you go. I know. All of that. You're going to take the weight towards your right foot and your right knee. So just all the way, press up, down, and up. Down, side lunges. Abs are in. And you breathe somewhere. One more. Up. You take the mat. Change the angle. So you're making a triangle. There you go. On your mat, it is in. Weight goes in your right hand. Flip your mat down. Yeah, you need to have the tail of the other corner. Just the ring room. No, yeah, towards the back. There you go. So see my triangle I'm making? Yeah, whatever. Squeeze out. There, so it's my goal of my foot is my stability a little bit. So weight goes toward your foot. Down, press out. Down, press out. My hips are going to the back wall. My hip just popped. Yay. So things are stretching. With your abs. So it's not that we're not doing squats and lunges, we're just adding different things. Last one. And so things should feel pretty good. We're going to the floor. Gonna be okay on the floor.
Are you flat?
If you want to use the mat to elevate your head, would that be okay?
I don't know. Try.
If you think you're gonna get dizzy, you can go in the chair, you know.
I think I'll go in the chair.
So move the bench in front of the chair so you can use it. And we're just going to, I'm gonna move my mat. You can probably just move your mat. I have to move everything so everybody can see. I'm making like a T. Just reach, can you reach on the other side of your bench, hand with your heels? So boom, there you go. Oh, that works, doesn't it? Awesome, on the floor on your back. Go ahead and put your mat. There you go, perfect. All the way down, we're gonna put our legs over the bench. You're like, how is this a lower body workout? Trust me. You gotta trust me. Before you go anywhere, and this goes for you too. Push back, down, navel towards your spine, spine towards the floor, back in the chair. Now, my heels are clipped on the bench. I want you to squeeze the bench between your heels and your glutes. Can you feel everything right now? Like lower body, hamstrings, quads, abs. That clench glutes, right? And you just hang out here. Jennifer, you're going to crunch with me, ready? Crunch up, drop down, crunch up, drop down. Keep squeezing the bench the whole time. Make the hamstrings work. Make your belly work. Just do one more of these. Awesome. One more. And rest. So those hamstrings are going to be fired up. Heels go on top of the bench. My booty is like flush with the bench. Again, back goes down, press your navel in. So my core is activated. Right now my toe is slightly lifted off the floor. I want you to push down into the bench with your heels. It should lighten the load in your glutes, right? Then you can feel the back of your legs pushing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer, we're gonna bridge. You ready? Lift it up. Don't let your tush touch. Up. Down. Clench your glutes, right? And clench. And drive. And drop. And drive. And drop. And drive. And drop. One more. And down rest. Not that we couldn't do bridges with our feet on the floor, but this just adds enough because we're doing small sets. We're going to take, let's do your left heel on the outside of the bench. Again, squeeze in. My right leg just gets to totally relaxed. I don't even care where it's at. I just need it not to work. Squeeze the bench with that left leg. That right arm's going to come up and touch me. You ready? Touch your left knee. Touch your left knee. and touch, and drop, and touch, and drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. We're gonna switch right into the other side. Ready? And squeeze and touch. That's it. Pull your abs. Keep squeezing the bench with that right heel. 5, 4, 3. Keep those abs tight. 2, last one. And rest. So you can feel the back of your legs and your abs. And one nice thing is, when you're doing all that, your back is allowing a nice stretch because now you can get over further. Because everybody's talking. Jennifer, have you ever done a pullover? So, I want to talk about the legs for a minute. So when I do a pullover, I'm gonna grab weights so you can see what I'm referring to. So I don't want the weight between you and the ceiling, right? I want it hovering the floor. You're tapping and coming up, and it doesn't go over your face whatsoever, okay? So the next part of this is pressing down, squeezing the bench. Pull your back into the floor, it's not allowed to come up, ready? We're gonna drop and lift. So squeeze the bench again. Yeah, what if you did quasi crunches there? Did you do it?
Yeah.
Try them.
Huh?
So squeeze the bench and try to do a crunch there. So like you're trying to do a crunch. Keep your abs pulled in. Keep squeezing the bench with your heels. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And rest. Before your hamstrings say, I'm tired.
Hard balls.
Right? So, Jennifer, can you feel your abs right now?
Yeah.
Like when you're relaxed, you can like, oh, they feel like they're heavy and dropping into me.
Yeah.
That's what we want. We're gonna take our heels and put them together, and these are just falling off to the side. Pull your abs again, push your lower back in. To the floor, tuck your tailbone. Low neck. We're just gonna pick up the right leg. Now really think about pushing your back into the floor. We're just gonna straighten the leg. I'm gonna bend the leg. Straighten the leg. Can you feel the outside of your left glute and outer thigh working? Because it has to press into the bench to keep that right leg up, keeping everything in balance. Leave the leg out, get the right leg out, we're gonna lift and lower it, right now, lift. Squeeze your left glute. On your abs. I'm trying to keep my pelvis very still. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Bend your knee, come in, relax for a second, and you can feel how everything drops. Again, pull yourself down into the floor, lift the left leg. Find your length in your spine, buddy, out and that leg. Straighten it and bend it, straighten it and bend it. And you're pushing the outside of your right foot into the bench without trying, because you're trying to find that balance. Squeeze your right glute, abs are tight, long neck, lean the leg out, and here we go, lift, lift, lower, can you feel the inner thigh? Oh my gosh, this one's hard. Lift and lower, lift and lower. I know, these are great right now.
Yeah.
Do one more. Bend and relax. Woo. So we did a lot of mobility training besides strength training today. All right, so knees up, let your legs hang over the side. Bring it right in. Take that knee to the side now, keeping that left hip on the floor. Leave it out and straighten your leg. And now close it. Left knee comes straight in. Push your back into the floor. Keeping that right hip on the floor, open the left leg, find that hip joint. Extend the leg while the knee is out, and then close it, right? Feet on the bench, knees are really bent. We're gonna keep the legs close right now. Take your legs to the right. Oh my gosh. Pam, if you want to keep the legs straight between your shoulders, same concept. Take the legs to the other side. And it feels different because they're elevated right now. Come back to the center. Take your feet wider than your hips. We're going to do the same thing to the right. Working on that internal rotation of your left leg. Switch. And yes, your right hip will come up. But you can definitely feel in your hip joint. Come back to the center. Remember you were doing these yesterday, the lunges on the side of the chair. Woo! Jennifer, I'm just kicking my bench away. Pam, you can either use the bench or not. It's okay. We're going to do the same thing. Right knee in. We're going to take it to the side. Extend it out. Hold it in. Foot goes on the floor. Left knee. Push your tailbone down into the floor. Push your back. Keep your right hip down. Out. Push through it. Close it. Foot on the floor. Legs are together. Knees to the right. You're gonna feel probably a little more back this time. More IT band. Bring them to the other side. Oh. And again, I'm trying to relax and really stretch this, so this shouldn't have pain. Back to the center, feet go wide. To the right, finding the internal rotation in your left leg. Can you feel your quad on your left? Place your right foot on top of your left knee and just let things stretch. Release the knee, flip the legs all the way to the left. Find the internal rotation of your right. Find your quad stretch, your hip flexor, all kinds of good stuff happening. Left foot on top of your right knee. Relax your right hip, allow it to stretch. Release, come back to the center. Bring your feet together, knees fall off to the side. Push your back into the floor, tailbone comes up. We're going to place slide your left foot into midline, right foot goes on top. Relax. Try and find that stretch in your hips. Switch it. All right, bring your knees into your chest, roll up. Woo. Head rush. All right, legs are extended out, knees are definitely bent. Pull your toes toward you. We're just reaching for the first of all, you move back, and it feels quite amazing. So I just want you to wiggle back and forth. And I'm really rocking here. My shoulder blades are apart. Keep the center, push out just a little bit more. Find the stretch. Good. Can you feel it in your hips? Can you stretch out more? Can you get, let go of your toes, go where you can go to straighten your legs. And we'll call it, because I know we've got stuff. Nice job, ladies. Thank you. Oh, MG.
It's weird.
So you should feel like you can move your hips right now, especially move your hips right now.